Expect the unexpected. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. What, you really thought? You really thought I was gonna do a fucking 10-minute video for Ask a Weaver? No! I value guys way too fucking much. You really thought I was only gonna do it once. I didn't say anything about it. Well, surprise, motherfuckers. After recording Yellow for half the week, I was like, you know what? It's time to roll it out before I go on a little bit of a vacation. Going out to sea for a couple days, and I won't be here this weekend, Friday or Monday, but I'll be back on Tuesday for the community event. That's right, we're having a community special. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. I know I just want to talk for a second about Yellow. Some of you know what, I don't even care if it's windy. I'm just going to talk louder than the wind. How about that? I'm going to challenge you to a fight, wind. Who can be louder, you son of a bitch? Anyways, listen. Are you challenging me? I'm challenging you. Anyways, Yellow is a personal project of mine. I first called it an ARG. It's obviously not an ARG. I don't know why the fuck I called it that. Gotta let the wind have its say. I'm basically having an interview with it. However, I know a lot of my Hollow Knight fans are not interested in that sort of shit. So from now on, I'm just going to be doing a mix between both. I'm going to upload Hollow Knight videos and one Yellow video every week, okay? The limit is, well, not the limit. Like, the goal is to get 2 videos. Yellow video and a Hollow Knight video. But I can do a little bit more Hollow Knight if that's what you guys want. I just want to make sure it's entertaining for everybody, okay? Other than that, yeah, we're going to do the other half of Ask a Weaver right now, despite the fact that it's like 20 degrees, it's windy, it's snowing, and I am out here barefoot in shorts and a Hawaiian shirt in the middle of the field with a cup of tea, a shotgun, and a lantern. If I randomly speak up, it's because the wind is blowing directly at me no matter where I face. I don't know how this is happening. So first question for today comes from JP Animations Buffetti. Buffetti? JP Animations Buffetti. Can you make Weaver sounds? Of course I can make Weaver sounds. Just listen closely and I'll talk to you in my sensual language. I'm very glad we were able to get on equal ground there. It's wonderful being able to speak to each other in languages we both understand completely. What, you didn't get what I was saying? I was calling you a bitch. No, I wasn't, I promise. Now, before anyone asks me, hey, Loam, I don't know if you're exactly safe up there in the field, you know, recording in summer outfit and it's snowing. Listen, I've never given a flying fuck about anything. I'm not gonna start now. You live life on the edge or you don't live at all, motherfucker. Anyways, my next question comes from the True Blue Legend 2. Somehow that is the first name I was able to say first try. Goddamn. I mean, I've said the other ones, but I always get something wrong. Are you able to open your head in half and then store things inside? I have never tried. There's lots of room in there. You know how Widow looks? A lot of Weavers do look like that without the heads. The reason we have the heads like this is so we can store, well, we store silk inside of it. So I guess, yeah, we can store things in there. It depends what it is. Like, if it's cloth or maybe, like, some kind of, like, I don't know, like, plush or, like, Christmas gifts or something. Santa Weaver's coming to town, ladies and gentlemen, if you believe in, if you're a part of Weavesmiths. I'm more of a Yule kind of guy, but you know what I mean. Yeah, we are able to store things. I didn't even think of that till now. Fucking brain fart. Get a load of this. Get a load of myself. Is the wind bothering you guys? Let me know in the comments. Is the wind actually annoying? Because if it isn't annoying, I'm just going to start recording more often out here. It feels kind of nice, not going to lie. A little warm out today, if you ask me. Hey, I will Gussie. I will Gussie. Goosey? Gwazi? Fuck, we're back to the stupid shit, aren't we? Actually, why are you green? Well, first of all, not to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy for a second. I'm not green, I'm teal. I meant to have a teal color scheme. No, really, I answered this in one of my other videos. It's so the Weavers in Absalom are all born with a collar. I swear to God, who is Hey Google, who is the god of wind? Aeolus, the ruler of the winds and the four directional winds, Boreas, Zephyrius, Zotus, and Arius. In Hindu mythology, the wind god is Vayu, and other traditions, such as deities like Shu in Egyptian, Stribog in Slavic, and Fang Bo in Chinese. Wonder which one's fucking with me. It's like a group project. No, I'm green because we glow in the dark. That's the thing. Now, this next question comes from Paparustujdanjbone. Poppy Restus Tanjbone. How the fuck do you say that? Sometimes I feel like these names are just complete fucking gibberish. Do weavers have yaoi? Well, yaoi for weavers is very uncommon because obviously there's not a lot of weaver guys. There's very few of us, especially nowadays. Unless if they're hybrid weavers, which even then is still really uncommon because women, when they're weavers, it's very painful. It's probably more painful than humans. But the thing is, we don't have it of each other, we have it more of others. The amount of times I've gone on the internet, I think I saw this on Tumblr actually, of someone drawing an anthropomorphic Grimm and Pale King. That's a pretty common one. Actually, a lot of them are Grimm. Grimm's and Trobio might be the gayest people I've ever seen. That's not a bad thing. I'm just making an observation. An observation that's pretty true. Oh my god, my nose has been bleeding profusely. I'm wearing a white hoodie. I don't have any fucking tissues. I'm covered in my own blood. It's fucking... How does this happen to me? I don't get how this This is crazy, man. This is crazy. I don't know how this happens. Next question from Naton Underline. I don't know, man. Ask a Weaver, what crests do you have? Alright, so you're gonna have to follow me here for a second. First of all, it's the crest of the American. Basically, I have a gun and I will use it. I will use it egregiously and as many opportunities as I can get. I personally am a fan of a 50 cal, but like I said, I have a shotgun with me right now. Another crest I have, because everyone has their own unique crests. Crest of the crest. It's a crest that's a crest. It's two crests. They don't do anything. Next question. Might have to speak up here because there's a pretty big gust I hear coming. Oh, God. It hasn't stopped. Okay, so actually it's funny who this person is. Because I was going to mention this in another video of mine of how crazy my fucking audience is. We already know about Judge Holdenham and all them, but it's recently expanded. The Tollwarden cinematic universe has expanded. We've got, this commenter, by the way, is Rivulet Rainworld. Not to be confused with myself or Saint Rainworld. We're not related. Also, other than Rivulet, we have the fucking coup from All Tomorrows. I've got the big three now. Luffy? I don't watch anime. Luffy? Who's the guy from One Piece? Is that it? I almost said One Shot. That's Nico. The guy with the straw hat. He's stretchy. Yeah, he's subscribed to my channel. There's this guy named Chopper? I think it's from the same thing as a Luffy, or Luffy, whatever the fuck your name is. Pennywise! We got fucking Pennywise, and all kinds of Radiances. There's a lot of fucking Radiances subscribed to my channel. And the Hollow Knight, of course the Hollow Knight subscribed. He hasn't left any comments, probably because he has no mind to think, no voice to cry suffering, and no tism to rism. The wind. I don't know who is in charge of the wind around here. Anyways, question at hand. To the guy. I'm the guy. What are the best Weaver dishes in your opinion? Well, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to explain to you the exact grotesque way that I like to cook up and... And make sure to write that recipe down for one of the most traumatizing Weaves givings you could ever possibly give to your family. Alright, so this video is like 10 minutes as well, because the last one was 10 minutes, and it's technically the second part of the second part, so it's a third part, but it's the second part. The second part of the third part, that's the second part, but the second part is also the third part, but the third part is also the second part because they go together, so it's basically 1, 2, but it's also 1, 2, 3, but there's 2 in 1 month because they're 2 parts. You understand what I'm saying? So, that's why this video is like 10 minutes long. Point is, what are your thoughts on the Flea Festival games? I have a deep personal hatred for flea juggling. I love fleas. They're one of my favorite things to exploit. I mean, so much flea brew, man. Flea games, though, oh, that's a tough one. There's a lot of good ones. I remember this one time I was with Zote, and we got him confused for a flea. We didn't actually get him confused with a flea. And I just started hitting him with a fucking tennis racket. I'm a good friend. I mean, Hornet, whenever she does it, she uses her actual needle. I wouldn't do that. I am not going to shoot Zote 500 times just to keep him in the air. That's fucking horrible. That's tragic. But a tennis racket, his head is perfectly burger-shaped. You can smack that fucker like a drum, and he won't give a flying fuck. I'm pretty sure Zote is one of the strangest people I've ever met. I haven't seen him in a hot minute. I hope he's doing well. Wish you well, Zote. But yeah, that's basically it. Does it seem like I have more energy? I drank a pitcher of tea before I came out here. I'm gonna go roll in the fucking snow. Maybe get this blood off me. Jesus Christ.